Today guys, we have a tier list for the companion in Harry Potter Magic Awakened. We're gonna go from the first till the last one, which is number 13th, and I'm gonna explain why I think they are in the position they are. Obviously, if you disagree, let me know in the comment below and I'll definitely answer to you. Let me know why, so I might change my mind, right? Also guys, consider as well the fact that some of the companions are going to be better in some specific decks, but I'm going to make the list based on the versatility of each companion. Also, some of them are legendaries, so going to be harder to get, but at the end of the day, if you save enough keys, you're probably going to be able to get them anyway. I'm missing just 3 cards and I'm pretty much free to play, so you should be able to get these cards. Also, as I said, if you disagree, let me know. And also bear in mind, below Grandmaster this week, there's going to be 2 of the best spell in the game are banned. One is Orb of Water, the other one is Thunderstorm. So money now might be a little weaker, but if you are Grandmaster, there's no banned card, so you shouldn't really be affected by that. Alright, let's start with it. And let's go already from the number 13th to number 11. I would say Kevin, Robin. So Kevin, Robin, and Daniel, I would say they are last 3. They're not bad, don't get me wrong. Robin does decent damage. Daniel heals. Kevin increased the damage. But they are just too slow the way they work. And their HP is not the highest. Daniel works pretty well in healing or in Neville Longbottom decks, but beside that you can't really use in a spell deck. You can use it in a summon deck, but you can get rid of him pretty quickly. It doesn't have much HP, and he loses HP every time he heals, so you're gonna be able to actually get rid of him real quick. So in my opinion, Robin, Kevin, and Daniel are at the last 3 spots. Decent in some decks, but not very versatile, so that last. Next one in the list, number 10, is Grope. It does good damage actually, but then it gets kinda stunned, and then you can just deal with it when he's on the floor. You're just gonna keep on basing attacking him. Opagno deals decently well with him. Incendio, especially when he falls on the floor, is gonna deal very well with him. So yes, the damage is pretty good. But also he does have 8-second damage interval, which makes him very slow at dealing damage. So he does good damage, does very good burst damage, but then is just too slow. So I think Grope is gonna be number 10 in the list. Number 9, and I think a lot of you are gonna disagree, but I feel like AAwakened in some spots it can be pretty good, but I don't know, it doesn't work for me. It's just 2 movement cards. It takes some damage though, which is good, and it does damage when it moves over the opponent. But overall, I don't think, because you would have to put him at the end as a 3rd companion, and sometimes you don't even get to that point, but if you do get to that point, you just get 2 extra movement. Sometimes can save you. I would say there is a more valuable card to use as companions than AAwakened, but it's not the worst, it's not the best in my opinion. So in my opinion, it's number 9 in the list. Above AAwakened, again in my opinion, is gonna be Lottie. Lottie, if you protect her decently, she's just gonna give you so much MPs, and yes, she's gonna lose health. So she will replenish 1 MP every 5 seconds at the cost of her life. If you have Neville, you can go close to her, you're gonna heal her back, so you can get more than 5. Actually, you can get more than 6, because as soon as you play her, she gives you 1 MP, and then it just keeps on giving you MP, which means you can summon more cards and you can do more damage, or you can protect yourself a lot more. So I think Lottie is actually really good. I think he's underrated. I would say number 8 in the list. Number 7 in the list, I think the Frey twins are actually really good. They spawn in 2 different opposite sides, so the enemy can't really AoE, cannot AoE or cannot incendio them and kill them both. They do decent damage, and their attack range is really high. It's really long, so they can attack from far and they might not get attacked back. Because in this case, he's attacking, but you can summon them a bit more back, and also there too. So they're gonna do a lot of damage. They're pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty good. So twins number 7. Number 6 in the list, I would say Malfoy. Malfoy gang, not my favorite. I'm using it now because I'm doing spam deck, a summon deck, and they do decent damage. It's 3 of them, but they spawn in the same spot. So if they incendio them, it's not gonna look good. But yeah, to create volume at the end of the day is really good. They do okay damage, and again, it's 3 of them. So if there is even against Pierre Totem, they're not too bad. Against the dragon, they might be good because you summon them around the dragon, or if the enemy don't have enough MPs to defend themselves, they're just gonna surround them and do a lot of damage. A pretty annoying card. I don't think it's the best. I don't think it's the worst. I think it's just pretty decent, not the best. For a legendary card, it could be good. It could be better, sorry. So number 6, Malfoy. Number 5 in the list, gonna have to be Cassandra's. Really good against spam decks. She just creates a circle around her, and then when enemy units get into the circle, she's just gonna hit them really hard with the bolts, and it's gonna keep them away. If the enemy spam enough though, she's gonna die. She's not gonna be able to keep up, so bear that in mind. She might need some backup, some Opagno from you, something like that. She does really good damage, and she does attack pretty quickly. So if they summon, let's say even Opalai, it comes in. The Opalai is kinda tricky though, because the Opalai usually comes for you and he has enough range to attack you before he even gets into the circle. So like Pierre Totem and stuff like that, they suffer against Cassandra a lot. So number 5 in the list is gonna be Cassandra. Number 4 in the list is gonna be Ron. Really good unit. He just transform units into chess pieces or into badgers, that's how you call it, and then just attack the enemy. That's good damage, and for every 6 enemies defeated, Ron summon a wizard chess piece, which is the king. It does good damage as well, it has a lot of health and so on. Really good card. I really like him. The problem is, well, I'm gonna get to that in a second, but yeah, Ron can turn around the whole game. The enemy spamming a lot, you summon Ron, you just transform everything to chess pieces, attack the enemy, and they're all over there, so you can just incendio, kill a lot of units there. So Ron is actually really good. Number 4 in my opinion. Number 3, and it's gonna do a decent, I feel like it's gonna do a similar job that Ron does, is gonna be McGonagall. I think McGonagall is actually gonna be similar to Ron. She's gonna transform, I don't have the card, but she's basically transforming the summons into something else, and it's gonna block them actually. It's gonna hold on, it's gonna, I don't know how to check the cards when you don't have them, but yeah, it's basically gonna do similar job than Ron does, but I think it's gonna be more oppressive. Also, you can summon her close to you, so you can protect her from other stuff, and I'm gonna say that in a second. Number 2 in the list, in my opinion, is gonna be Hermione. Obviously, if you're doing a summon deck, Hermione is not gonna help you much, but if you're using a spell deck, she's gonna be insane. For summon decks, I wouldn't use her, but for summon decks, it wouldn't be the first time that I see a summon deck with spells in it. So if you're spamming, if you have a spam deck, don't. If you do have a mixed deck, yeah, she works pretty well. She works really well with Thunderstorm because you have 2 Thunderstorm at the same time. Obviously now it's banned, but again in Grandmaster it's not, so you can still use it. Orb of Water, she just copies your spell. It's really good. She does okay damage. She moves towards enemy, and then after 10 seconds, the next spell you use, she's gonna copy it too. She can actually Avada Kedavra. She can whiz bang. She can do a lot of stuff. So in my opinion, number 2 in the list is Hermione. And the only reason why this card is on number 1 is because it counters literally every other companion. Every single other companion, Ivy counters them. You just summon her. If there is a Ron in the pitch, she just makes him disappear. If there is a McGonagall, same thing. If there is Hermione, Hermione disappear. So vanishing spell is really good. She does damage, pretty good damage from very far. So you need to get close to her to actually make sure that basic attackers attack her and do damage on her. Otherwise, she's just gonna do damage on you without you doing damage back. She attack Ron and her units. Health below, but still, she just turn things around. Because, like as I was saying before, Ron can change the game around. But if the enemy has Ivy, then it's very, very, very over. To be honest with you, even like Dragon Egg, even Opalai, even Pertotum, they're pretty tanky. She's just gonna make them disappear. I wouldn't say use Ivy onto the wizard unless they are 1 HP, then sure. Just wanna kill it anyway, but otherwise, yeah, keep Ivy against other companion. I think that's the only reason why she's the best one. Also, she works in every deck, so it's very versatile, really good companion. Guys, that's gonna be it for the video. If you agree, let me know in the comment below. If you don't agree, also let me know in the comment below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, buddy. Take care, guys. Stay safe. Bye.